top 50 healthiest foods video for you, and today is one of my favorite foods, and that is chocolate. And when I say chocolate, I don't mean like a Hershey bar, although Hershey bars are okay, but the best way to eat chocolate is dark chocolate. And little controversial whether raw cacao is good or not, but I think it is. You do whatever you want, do the research, look it up online, but I do like raw cacao, and in fact the recipe that I'm going to be making today does contain the raw cacao powder. But if you don't believe in raw cacao, you can just use regular cocoa powder. So I want to tell you a little bit about what I found out about chocolate. It's really good. It's a super duper food, not just a superfood, it's a super duper food. So just a few of the things. Chocolate decreases your risk of having a stroke. It reduces the likelihood of having a heart attack. It protects against blood inflammation. And it helps actually with the part of the brain that helps you do math. I don't know how they figured this out, but that's what they say. It also may prevent cancer, reduces your risk of diabetes. Now you would say, well, how is it reducing my risk of diabetes? Because chocolate's like a sweet. But if it's dark, it doesn't have that much sugar in it. And there's something in chocolate that reduces your insulin sensitivity, which lessens your risk of diabetes. It's actually good for your skin. It doesn't cause acne. It improves your blood flow. It can control coughs. They're actually thinking about making it into a cough syrup and replacing codeine with a chemical that's in chocolate. It strengthens your brain, and it makes you live longer. So I think that sounds pretty good to me. Let's get started with the recipe. It's for chocolate brownies. Alright, so to make this recipe, you're going to need, I've already melted in the bowl here, a half a cup of coconut oil, and you can see from the cold eggs that it's already getting thick again. 3 eggs. I'm going to be using 2/3 of a cup of agave. I'm going to pour that in, and also I'm going to add a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Or is this actually pure vanilla? Oh, this is pure vanilla extract. I'm not quite sure what the difference is, but either one would be fine. And once that's mixed up in the mixer, I'm going to add the dry ingredients to that, and that is 1 cup of almond flour, 1/2 of a cup of raw cacao, but you can use cocoa powder if you like, 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. So I'm going to get that all mixed up in the mixer, and then I will check back. Alright, so I've got everything all mixed up, and I'm ready to pour it in the bowl. So I have a little tip for you. If you use the coconut oil, I mean, you could use any kind of oil you want, you know, butter or olive oil or anything. But if you use the coconut oil, make sure the rest of your ingredients are room temperature. Otherwise, that is going to get, you know, coagulated again like coconut does when it gets cold, the coconut oil. So you're going to have to scrape it out of the bottom like I did, because I made the mistake of putting my eggs in cold. And also I wanted to mention, this may be a whole lot of look for you, as Tim Gunn would say. So if you want to break it up with some nuts, I put a little pecans in here because I like nuts with my chocolate. And also, all of the links to the website about why chocolate is healthy and the recipe itself will actually be in the bottom bar if you're interested, if you missed any of the ingredients. So I'm going to pop this into the oven now at 350 for about 30 minutes, and it should be ready after that. Make sure it's, you know, firm in the center and all that, and let it cool off. Alright, so there's the beautiful brownie out of the oven, and here's a young child to try and taste it. A young child of almost 22, that is. Can you believe it?
No.
I can't either. Oh, she's got a slice already cut there. It's not that hot. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. So, yeah. The recipe is in the bottom bar. The link to why chocolate's so delicioso is in the bottom bar. So, till next time.
Much love.